exactly. Well, new this morning, let's shift to this story. I know we have a lot of Beyonce lovers, including you, Michael.
Yeah.
The Beehive is buzzing after Beyonce released an Instagram video teasing the world's premiere of a short film starring the singer. The super short trailer features Beyonce resting her head on the hood of a car with a voiceover saying, "What am I gonna do, love? What am I gonna do?" Lemonade will premiere next Saturday, April 23rd on HBO at 8 p.m. Well, I am absolutely going to be watching that. Your time right now is 6:44. This morning, Orlando police are looking for suspects after an unusual shooting. We're going to take you there. Coming up, what authorities are saying about the case that left one person dead and 5 others injured. This is a story you're going to want to get updated on. Join us right after the break.
You're watching the CBS42 Morning News.
One person is dead and 5 others are injured in what police are calling a very unusual shooting. Police say they were dispatched around 9:30 last night to an apartment complex in Orlando where the victims were shot. Authorities do not have much information on the suspect or possible suspects, but they do believe the shots came from the street. Police say they aren't used to seeing this high number of victims on a shooting like this.
6 people shot is a large number of people being shot. We've seen a few of these types of cases here recently with multiple victims. It is very unusual, and it's quite concerning, obviously, when you have people shooting indiscriminately in a multifamily housing area where you have large groups of people congregated.
Police do not believe there is an immediate danger to the public. Officers are continuing to investigate. Right now, 9 detainees from Guantanamo Bay are being transferred to Saudi Arabia. The Pentagon thanks Saudi Arabia for what it calls a humanitarian gesture. The move comes ahead of President Obama's trip to the kingdom next week. After the transfer, 80 prisoners will be left in Guantanamo Bay. President Obama has promised in the past to close the prison, but many lawmakers oppose the plan. Despite a little bit of rain Saturday morning, dozens of people hit the streets, as you see right there, for the March of Dimes event in Tuscaloosa. Families, businesses, and city leaders walked side by side, and I joined Storm Track meteorologist Nate Harrington at the event, and boy, oh boy, it was rainy, but you just saw all the spirited people out there walking for a good cause, and it's
rain
almost
or
like,
shine.
Rain or shine, we're here. Exactly. Yeah. But speaking of rain or shine, I don't think we're going to have much rain in the forecast for today.
You've been listening to me for almost 2
hours.
You're on point. Good morning to you, Central Alabama. On your thermometer, Gadsden 46, so a cool start in spots. 56 Aliceville and Tuscaloosa. Birmingham's also at 56. Hour by hour, we're going to get out of the 40s and 50s, climbing into the low to mid 60s by 9 a.m. A beautiful start across the Magic City, in fact, all of central Alabama. On the weather rundown, the sun came up at 6:14 on point, so wall-to-wall sunshine today, high temperatures back into the low and middle 70s, and warming up more as we jump into a new work week, back to work, back to school. Rain returns Thursday into Friday. Here's a setup, an area of high pressure across the eastern third of the country. That's a big, strong area of high pressure. We call that a blocking high. And this storm system right here winding up and slowly lifting to the north. The snow coming to an end finally. Denver. But showers and storms continue to march their way through parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, South Dakota, North Dakota, all the way up to Bismarck, North Dakota. So the U.S.-Canadian line, the snow continues. All right, speaking of snow, lots of it, as much as 20 inches plus has already fallen across the Denver metro area in some locations. 70% of the flights canceled. Again, check ahead. There is a nonstop this morning from Birmingham, Shuttlesworth, Denver on United at 8:30. Last time I checked, it was showing on time. All right, on the radar, all is quiet. No big surprise with the clear skies in place. Forecast for this afternoon shaping up like this. How about 76? Lots of sun, beautiful day. Winds east 5 to 15. For tonight, clear skies, touch on the cool side, normal low 51, forecasting 48. Winds go light. Here's a look at the next 3 days into the work week. I know you don't really want to think about it, do you? Monday, upper 70s, lower 80s. Tuesday, the clouds start to increase. Wednesday, Thursday, the showers back in the forecast. Best chance of rain appears to be on Friday, and then improving just in time as we head into another weekend. So get out there and enjoy this nice weather.
Ooh, I know after the show, I know where I'm going. I'm
Me.
going outside,
Me
getting
and
the
you
dog.
both.
Exactly. It's going to be beautiful. Well, your time right now, it's 6:50. Right now, Birmingham police need your help solving a case. This is a very important one. The latest after a man is found shot to death inside his own business. And do you have a name for your car? Straight ahead. Can you guess which group is most attached to their vehicles? I'll let you ponder that for a second. Join us after the break for the answer.
You're watching the CBS 42 Morning News.
Welcome back. Breaking overnight, a Florence police officer is in the hospital after being involved in a shooting with a suspect. Florence police say the officer was shot in the face just after midnight at Cox Creek Parkway and Cloverdale Road. Now, the officer was taken to Huntsville Hospital where he's in stable condition this morning. Authorities say the suspect's vehicle was spotted an hour after the shooting, leading to a chase that ended in a church parking lot. The suspect fired multiple gunshots at officers who didn't return fire. Police say he was found a short time later with what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The investigation is ongoing. We are going to continue to follow this developing news this morning here in Birmingham. Police are trying to figure out what led to the death of a Birmingham man inside his own business. We have just learned this morning that police are now investigating the shooting as a homicide. Fabius Rollins' body was found inside his business, Rollins Auto Works, on 6th Avenue North yesterday afternoon. Police responded to the scene after a 911 call of a shooting. When officers got there, they found Rollins' body on the ground. Police are unsure of a motive at this time. There is also no suspect information this morning, but of course we will bring you the very latest on this case as police continue their investigation. Also developing right now, a teen is recovering after being shot during a burglary Saturday. Birmingham police say it happened on 33rd Place North in the Collegeville community. The homeowner saw a 16-year-old trying to break into the house, then shot at him twice. We're told the suspect was taken to UAB Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The shooting, in this case, is still under investigation. Well, today marks 17 days since anyone has seen or heard from William Densmore. He's a missing senior from Gadsden. Now his family is going door to door to pass out flyers in hopes of bringing him home and bringing him home safely. Densmore left his Gadsden home on March 29th. He was on his way to a fishing trip but never came back. His family says he's without his medication and he has high blood pressure, so it's really not a good situation. The police department says they've gotten many leads, but nothing has panned out. His daughter tells us they're going to slow down. They're not actually going to slow down any efforts to find their father and bring him home. And of course, anyone with information regarding Densmore's whereabouts, please call the Gadsden Police Department. That number is 256-549-4500 or call 911. Well, finally here on the CBS 42 Morning News, it's no surprise that the U.S. is called a car culture, right? But one group in particular really loves their cars. Drum roll, please. The answer? Millennials. Well, the 20-somethings love their cars so much, in fact, that a new study finds they're more likely to name them. Okay, I'm guilty of that. The study found that 40% of millennials have a name for their car, including some popular ones like Betsy. We called that one Baby and Bob. So if you're a parent and wondered about your teen's attachment to their car, there's research to back it up. Pretty interesting. You have a name, Michael, for your car?
I don't, but I remember my mother calling the car Betsy when we were growing up at times, especially when it didn't want to start. All right, good Sunday morning to you. Here's a live look outside across the Magic City on the weather rundown for today. A beautiful start. A lot of sunshine to finish. Temperatures get back into the mid-70s. The rain chance, it creeps back in here. Not Monday, not Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday, and the best chance of rain on Friday. And just in time for the upcoming weekend at this point, if it all plays out according to the forecast, a good-looking weekend. So have a great Sunday and enjoy your work week.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to go out and enjoy that weather, and I suggest you all do too. Thank you so much for joining us here on CBS 42 Morning News Weekend. We will see you back here tomorrow morning starting at 4:30 with Art Franklin. Take care. Happy Sunday.